All right. Erasing every one of these streams because the streams won't work. So I'm not sure what to do at the moment because it's just it goes for and it just dumps me, and I don't understand why it keeps dumping the stream, and then I have to completely it won't do anything. It won't let me keep any of what I've shot. So I have no idea why it's doing this. Yeah. Um, okay. So I don't even know where to begin. Yeah, this is beautiful. This is beautiful how YouTube has everything. It had everything, and it's just become one of the shittiest possible services. I'm amazed. It had everything. They have more money than God, and they cannot fucking make their system work easily or well or intuitively. Um, so grading the cities, Truth in Accounting's grading system, where the 75 cities gives greater meaning to each city's taxpayer burden or taxpayer surplus. A city government receives a C or passing grade if it comes close to meeting its balanced budget requirement, which is reflected by a small taxpayer burden. And A or B grade is given to governments that have met their balanced budget requirements and have a taxpayer surplus. D and F grades apply to governments that have not truly balanced their budgets and have significant taxpayer burdens. In our grading system, here are the number of cities for each grade. The A grade taxpayer surplus greater than $10,000, 0 cities. B grade, a surplus of 1 to 10,000, 30 cities. C grade, taxpayer burden between 0 and $4,900. So this means that taxpayers owe 4,000, somewhere up to 4,900, 28 cities out of 75. D grade, 5,000 to 20,000 that people would owe to keep the city running, 28 cities. F grade, greater than 20,000 owed to make the city keep running, 6 cities. I know. I'd imagine people are probably like over it now. They're too frustrated to tune in. Uh, does your city balance its budget? So now let's see. I just wanted to take a quick look. See. So, all right. Ideally, cities should issue their CAFRs within 100 days, but cities that issued their financial reports um, within the 180-day deadline, 180 days, are considered timely by the GFOA. I would have to take a look again. The following tables give the number of days it took a city to publish its annual report after the end of the fiscal year. Here are the cities that reported their finances on time according to the GFOA's standards. Columbus, 90 days after fiscal year. Plano, 99. Washington, D.C., 116. Raleigh, 116. Pittsburgh, 120 days after their fiscal year ended. They posted their numbers. New York, 122. Portland, 122. Charlotte, 123. Nashville, 123. Henderson, 123. Greensboro, 123. Fort Worth, 130 days after their fiscal year ended, they posted their numbers. Riverside, 130 days. The worst is Colorado Springs at 106. Oh, no. No. Baltimore or, oh, I'm sorry. These would be timely. So timely, Baltimore was 100, El Paso 180 days after their fiscal year ended. So a half a year. So I guess that does make some sense. You got to get all the numbers together. So then when you get to cities that were tardy with their reports, you have Chicago, Indianapolis, Denver, Long Beach, Corpus Christi, San Francisco, 183 days after their fiscal year. So not as bad as it could be. Boston, Kansas City, Missouri, Cincinnati, Honolulu, 191 days, Fresno, Milwaukee, Anchorage, Toledo, Omaha, Los Angeles, Minneapolis, Fort Wayne, Seattle at 234 days after fiscal year end, Philadelphia, Jacksonville, Chula Vista, St. Paul, and then New Orleans and Tucson. This city did not release fiscal year 2019 information as of January 19th, 2021. So, hey, Arceon, what's happening? And so that's both New Orleans and Tucson. So they didn't even post their information. And so this, all right. So yeah, so there we go. And so then we have the 75 city list alphabetical. So all of this really was the State of Cities 2021, the financial state of the cities from truthandaccounting.org. Sorry, this got broken up between like 6, different casts here. I'm expecting this to just suddenly shit on me all of a sudden. Looks like maybe I could. Yeah, I'm probably going to have to just get a different device to do the streaming through. Is what it's looking like. I just don't think this Chromebook can handle it anymore. But that's going to be a little while. So I'll talk to you all very soon.